Hey guys, thought I might do something a little bit different today. Just kind of, it, this isn't really a care video, but it's more of how to get big cages for snake or lizard. It's a really dumb title. That won't be the title. Like, this guy right here, he's pretty small right now. I'm not super small, but he's small right now. But when he's fully grown, he'll definitely appreciate this cage I made him. Now, you could go out and buy a fish tank and just get a really big fish tank. And yeah, I mean, that'll work. We've got a 120 over in the living room, and that could house some more arboreal, smaller arboreal lizards and medium arboreal snakes. A 75-gallon could do the same, but you could probably hold a bit larger of a snake or lizard in there because of the width. Now, like I said, you can go out and do that, but you're going to spend several $100s on that 120-gallon glass alone. Okay, no, I lied. Glass and stand alone, we paid $900. Yeah. Wanna know how much I paid for this cage? For wood, paint, the rocks, this decoration, all the eco worth, and the plexiglass, I paid about $180. Yeah. 180 probably because I already had this, I already had that, and I already had some bulbs from their old cage that were the same wattage as they are now. It's just now they can get all the way up here, and it's super hot up here. I mean, like, it's about 80 down over there on the cool side. But up here, if I leave that up there for the rest of this video, it'll probably go up to 100 something. That's just right there. Right where he's at, that's his spot. Only about 80, I lied, 90 right there. But, like I said, you can go out and you can pay several $100s to get these big fancy vision cages and everything. Vision cages are so expensive. So expensive. Now, if you're wanting a big snake or a big lizard, I definitely recommend going out and building yourself a cage. My grandpa owns his own small business. He does stuff like this, not for a living, but as a big part of his pay. And I mean, just look at how nice of the detail he was able to put into this whole thing. He built everything himself. Basically, what I did was I gave him my plan. And that wasn't even necessary. All you need to do is message me. Yeah, just message me if you want a cage, and tell me what kind of lizard or snake you have, and I'll tell you how big of a cage you'll need, and we'll go out and price everything, and we'll build it for you. It'll probably be done in a couple weeks, if even that much. That's a lot of time. If you have a deadline, we could definitely get it done for you. Where was I? You could do something as simple as what I did. This is 4 foot by 2 foot by 2.5 feet wide, I think. Something as simple as I did. Just background. Some of the paints. Some of the stuff's falling off. The wood, not the paint. I don't know. It's kind of like, that's weird. That's never happened. Oh, okay. That's just the big chunks of wood that hang off of it. I just rubbed it, that's why. But, simple as this. It's a rectangle with holes, and this screen right here for the heat things. They're things. It's as simple as it is, and these runners super easy to make. Plexiglass is fairly expensive, but if you tell us what you need, we could do it for you. I mean, I'll probably be building another cage sometime soon. I'll do a do-it-yourself video. It's pretty easy. All you're gonna need is a chop saw, screwdriver, probably an electric screwdriver would help better, a couple of drill bits, some plexiglass, some 2x4s or 2x2s. I use 2x4s, and I just cut them in half to make that. And just got another one down there in each corner. I've never looked at the top. Let's find out what the top looks like. Never seen it. You've probably seen it, I just don't look. Oh yeah, I know what it looks like. There's just I don't know if you can see in my hand, there's just a frame built around this mesh to stop the snake from being able to poke his head through there. And so much cheaper than going out and getting a big name brand cage. I mean, construction doesn't really matter. I mean, what my grandpa did was such great quality. I mean, it's so sturdy. It doesn't even weigh that much. I can lift this by myself. I don't know about carry it up and down stairs, but it's such great quality. You don't need something this heavy built. You don't need to use 2x4s. You can use 2x2s or 2x1s. And you could use plywood for the walls. Plywood, great option, but you need to make sure you have a waterproof paint on there. This is a waterproof paint. There are some paints that are like reptile safe and all this fancy jazz, but those are expensive. Big time expensive. So, I didn't want to do that, so I just went to Lowe's. I was like, boom. Only name brand thing that's in here, this stuff. Eco Earth. Works amazing. His cage is just really dry right now. Thinking he might have upper respiratory infection. Not sure, so I'm just laying back on the misting. Let him soak himself. But only really expensive product I bought for this thing right here. That's all you're gonna need, guys, is plywood, paint, screwdriver, chop saw, or a handsaw, but that'll take forever, or a hand screwdriver, that'll take forever. Your lights, and depends on how big your snake is, because once he's bigger, I'm gonna take this out. I'm actually gonna take another piece of this wood and lay it just across there, screw it in, and then have a piece of wood that goes down like that to brace it in place. That way he has a big basking spot and he can get underneath it for shade. It's a pretty great idea. I'm excited to do that. But then I just got these big rocks. They're not even real rocks. I don't know what they're made of, but they were both made from the same mold. They're exactly the same thing. And when the night light's on, this thing right here, it picks up heat from up there and it warms up. So if he wants to really get nice and warm during the night, he can get on that. If he wants to get really warm, he can get on this. I don't know why this is here still. It's kind of just, it's just there. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of just to help you guys out there, because I hate seeing videos of people having big old snakes. Like, even if it's a Colombian, those grow super fast. So, do not put them in a 55-gallon. It might look like it'll fit, but that's only because snakes can coil. Like this guy, when he's fully grown, he won't have to be in a tight coil to fit all the way across this. This is about the length of his body right now. No, he's longer than that. I lied to you. But, see, simple as it needs to be, stuff like this. Just send me a message if you're looking for a cage, and we'll get you one built. We'll give you a price, obviously. And thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Like it up a lot. Watch all my other videos. Got lots of great feeding videos. See you next time.